Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday, my favorite day of the week, every single week, because I get to go live right here with you guys. Welcome to the live reaction of episode 249. I am Dustin Starr, and the episode was entitled New Problem. And it seems like not only do we have a new problem, but we have a big new problem. And we, meaning not only the Memphis Wrestling universe, but also in particular Zay Washington and Justin Case. So I guess you can push and push and push until you finally just push too far. And that's what it looked like happened today. And Aaron Roberts was not there for the assist in the main event, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. So let's talk all about it. Looks like the rail with Kevin. What's up, brother? Kevin's in the house. Main event Ben's here. Hey, Dustin, hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. We did, man. We had a great Thanksgiving. And then me and my lovely Maria headed out to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium for the Memphis Tigers football game, which that was a ton of fun. We didn't win, but it was still a whole ton of fun. What a football season it was. So of course, I know you were keeping a close eye, I believe, on the Egg Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, which is a whole nother wrestling storyline, like within itself with Lane Kiffin. But anyway, yeah, big weekend. Had Tiger football. Of course, we ate. Alexa, off. Not even sure what's going on. Maybe somebody's cooking something here. But anyways, I'm at my house right down the street from Memphis, Tennessee. Let's talk about episode 249. I can't really say 249 without thinking 250 is next week. Milestone 250 is next week on Memphis Wrestling. And what bigger guest could we possibly have than Jerry the King Lawler himself? So next week, Jerry the King Lawler is on Memphis Wrestling, and he is going to be at the desk with yours truly, so we can talk about that as well. All right, let me get all caught up, everybody. Rob Matlock's in the house. He says another great episode. Thank you, guys. Those of you who have those little championship badges by your name, thank you guys so much for being a member of Members Only. You guys got the extended version of Memphis Wrestling today, and I always think the extended stuff is so good. And of course, some of that stuff will eventually air on television, but a lot of stuff won't. And you guys know that because you get to see it. So thank you guys so much for that. Jason Freeman's in the house. What's up, Jason? How are you? Jeffrey Allred's in the house. Thomas is here. Jason Freeman, happy Saturday, new weekend. Oh, yeah, and I don't have anywhere to be this weekend, so I'm going to be working on Milestone 250 today. I can't wait to see it. Steve's in the house. Can you elaborate on Marco's stunt on commentary? Marco's stunt, you don't necessarily think of as a promo guy. You think of as kind of a silly character, very acrobatic, that just reached heights that was just incredible, to be perfectly honest with you. The thing that happened in Chicago, if you guys have followed Marco Stunt's career, I think Bully Ray got him a really good spot in Chicago, and then it just took indie wrestling by storm, ended up going to AEW. You never really knew him as a promo guy. But last week's promo, standing at the desk with Marco Stunt, I was a proud promoter. I was a proud business owner because my guy is here side by side with us, putting the stamp of approval on what we want to do here at Memphis Wrestling. And then for him to join the broadcast team for these couple of matches while he's scouting, he just brings such great insight. And I hope you guys feel it. I'm a professional wrestler, but it's not about me. I don't tell my experiences in the ring because I don't want myself to perceived on that same level as a professional wrestler. I am not competing, guys. Let Marco Stunt say that stuff. And Marco was just really, really good on commentary. The stuff about both guys being on the top rope. And I've said this for years, but if you go off the top rope, even if you're suplexing a guy, it hurts you as well. So for Marco to be able to say that and elaborate that on commentary, I thought it was very good. And then also, of course, him and Maria always have some sort of funny banter back and forth. So really, really good stuff. I would love to have Marco Stunt calling more matches on Memphis Wrestling. I don't know how long he's going to be able to call matches because he's going to be at ringside with somebody. And I ask you guys, as I get caught up in the chat here, who do you think Marco Stunt should manage? There was a little teaser of Marco Harris, but we all know that Marco Harris won the freaking internet championship. I don't think he needs a manager, but who should Marco manage? Kevin's in the house. Our high school team won their semifinal match. Play for the championship next Friday. Well, good luck, man. Get that gold, baby. Woods is in the house. Hello, everybody. Thanks for another great show, Dustin. Thank you guys for being here. Congratulations, Marco Harris, new internet champion. Man, in a short period of time, Marco Harris, hang time, is the internet champion. Oh, man. Whew. Exciting day on Memphis Wrestling. I always said Zay and Aaron couldn't beat Makari without helping each other. These guys right here had each other's backs. And if you look back, Aaron is right. Zay had his back. Zay was there when Aaron signed his WWE ID contract. Zay had his back. And then Aaron's right again. He would set the play up for the playmaker. And what happened today when the setup wasn't there, when the assist wasn't there? Zay Washington lost the title. I don't think this is over with by a long shot. Steve says, congratulations on 250. I can't wait. Jamin Music Man's in the house. What's up? Justin may have to find a real job. Congrats to Marco Harris. Jamin Music Man, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Dustin and Memphis Wrestling family. We did, man. I hope you guys did as well. Big Dan is in the house. What's up, Big Dan? How are you? I think Zay Washington.
Jamin Music Dude is a big fan of Maria.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's a big fan of Maria. Maria's in the distance shouting out Jammin' Music Man. Aaron Roberts and Zay Washington have a big problem. You're right. I love the extended celebration with the Marcos. Yeah, go back. If you guys are not on the members only, I mean, there's several minutes of celebration with Marco Harris, with the fans, and just taking it all in. And then I can't tell you what else happens. You guys got to see it, but it's in the chat here. Really good stuff. Eddie Kane, Maine. I see my gal Sue Young is returning to Memphis Wrestling. DDT and Sue have to run it back for the championship, don't you think? Well, the first thing I think of when I see Sue Young being advertised, especially at Super Bout 5, is I think DDT, because there is a long history there. DDT was put on the shelf for months because of Sue Young, and it was orchestrated by Nixie XS, but the mist, the poison mist in DDT's face, you would have to think you're going to run it back. So stay tuned to Memphis Wrestling. You never know what's going to happen. But good call, Eddie Kane, man. Main event, Ben in the house. How about Makari possibly turning to the dark side against Jay Webb? I don't know, but this whole thing is kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie. It's almost like Maria gets onto me when I say it's like a couple that's breaking up or whatever. Who knows if they're like a couple or what, but they were a tag team. They were good friends. We saw them on screen hugging and eating candy and all this kind of stuff. So say what you want about it, but it's very creepy. And now Makari says, enough is enough.
I just think it's insulting to Makari Candy that you say that's her boyfriend.
But it could very well be her boyfriend.
No.
Maria is just in total denial that Jay Webb could have a girlfriend of any kind. Rob Matlock, will Simon have to give up the belt? If his suspension is longer than 30 days without a defense, then he has to. All right, so here's what we do know, thanks to Jake Brewer, is that Ray Sanders is out. Doesn't look like Ray Sanders is coming back until the new year, according to Jake Brewer. Then on the other side, he says that Psycho Simon has been fined and suspended indefinitely. Don't know what that means, other than Psycho Simon is gone. Doesn't know what it means about the championship belt or anything like that. So stay tuned in the coming weeks, and we'll find out. We might even find out on Milestone 250 coming up next week. But I agree with you, Rob. And who wants a champion that doesn't defend the belt and is not on television? Who wants a suspended champion? Jason Freeman, what's going on with Big John Dalton and K. Toom are always fighting each other. Dude, what in the world? Are you kidding me? These guys are shaking hands, raising each other's hands, and then the one time they have a mistake, now they're fighting again. I think they're just going to have to settle it. K. Toomer and Big John Dalton one-on-one. That's what I think. Big Dan says, looks like Justin and Zay have a big problem. Big Dan, you stay out of it, bro. You stay out of it. Had a busy morning. Can't wait to see how Simon is exonerated. Bo's in the house, obviously, here. Thomas, tonight is Survivor Series. I am contemplating if me and Reese the Beast should watch John Cena's final PLE match.
Oh, you know you should.
Eddie K. Man, yeah, I see sweet-faced Makari Candy have a bit of a dark side. I like it, but we'll see. 250 is almost 5 years. You're exactly right. Super Bout 5 is right around the corner. That's taking place on Sunday, January the 18th. Before that, we've got January 4th with TNA Wrestling World Champion Frankie Kazarian. Then December 14th, we've got the Good Brothers in the hometown Maine coming for the Grind City Rumble. And right now, I think until the 30th of November, what is that, tomorrow? You can save 25% off all tickets and t-shirts. We never put tickets on sale, guys. Especially tickets that are going to sell out. December 14th will most certainly sell out. January 4th obviously will sell out with the TNA Wrestling World Champion being there. And of course, those of you who are not local and can't pick up these shirts at the WrestleCenter, you can get them right now at Pro Wrestling Tees. Any size, any design, any style, probably any color as well, and they ship anywhere in the world. So go memphiswrestling.tv. The promo code is the same on both. Black Friday 2025. Marco should manage CJ Blaine. He has a knowledge of how to get on top as a small guy, and he can pass it on to CJ. I love that, bro. That would be awesome. The high-flying main along with the Mr. Fun-sized. Makari needs Marco or CJ Blaine. Okay, maybe Marco gets Makari Candy. Maria's my favorite on commentary, of course. Say hi to Maria for me. Hey, Maria.
Who said
That's
that?
from Thomas.
Both of them.
New announced team, Marco and Maria, says Big Dan. I said Makari's Winter Soldier attitude is darker turn that she needs. That might be what she needs. If she's gonna, is she gonna fight Jay Webb? Jay Webb's over 300 pounds. Brian says, great episode, awesome storytelling. Thank you, brother. Main Event Ben says, hey, Maria.
Hey, Ben.
There are chubby chasers out there, Maria, is what Kevin says.
About who?
You're talking about Jay Webb.
It's not about the chubby chase. It's about his maniacal
His
possessiveness and
possessiveness, maniacality. I think I just made that word up.
like his, yeah. Ew.
Can Aaron scrape Justin off his shoe but still remain a heel? I don't know, man. I don't think we've seen the last of this, guys. Next week is Milestone 250. Zay Washington just lost the Internet Championship to Marco Harris, and this thing is yet to fully unfold in front of our very eyes. What's going to happen next? What do you use for your hair? You ever seen something about Mary? Jason Freeman needs to be suspended. Psycho Simon's getting out of hand. Jay Webb is a beacon of hope. I hope he can find somebody. Get out of here. Jake Brewer is the Jay Glazer of Memphis Wrestling. I love it. Eminem on commentary. Don't encourage her. Jason said he had fun last week. Me too. I can't wait till December 14th. Big Dan, how are you feeling, man? You guys, if you get an opportunity, go to memphiswrestling.tv and click the little button for GoFundMe. Help Big Dan if you can. Looks like the whole family's coming down here, guys. So I got just a couple more minutes. Let me get caught up in the comments. Looking forward to seeing the Good Brothers in Memphis. Me too, bro. That is going to be awesome. That's big time. We have a red Raw Tag Team title that I believe we're going to raffle at the event, autographed by the Good Brothers. And that raffle to enter is only 1 for $10, 2 for $15, and you could walk away with a Raw Tag Team title autographed by the Good Brothers. I think it's safe to say the Boz is officially done with the incompetent duo of Vashon and Oso. Don't you agree? I don't know where else to go there from there, Main Event Ben. The Boz has shut up Vashon Harvey. I don't know how to pronounce all that. Yeah, it was a great episode. Buddy Jones, get your tickets. Ain't nothing like being there live, as Lance Russell would say. Buddy Jones, I know you'll be there live. And those tickets will sell out. I'm not even, that's not a work or a gimmick or anything. I mean, gosh, man, Jerry the King Lawler had a line out the door for over 2 hours. Good Brothers, that's a whole nother level. Rhea Ripley's the future goat of women's wrestling. Okay. How full is the cuss jar now that Maria's back on commentary? We need to have literally a cuss jar. We have a new desk cam. Have you guys seen the desk cam? Jammin' Music Man, congrats on 250. Thank you, brother. Even creeps need love. Jay Webb, keep going, brother. Okay, I agree with you. Laughing so hard the man was dancing. Okay, does anybody not know who Famous Amos is or Uncle Elroy? He's got over 1 million followers on Instagram. He's from here in Memphis, so just doing a little collaboration like that is just so fun. I'm glad you guys had fun with it. I know some of the diehard wrestling fans probably hated it, but I thought it was a ton of fun. Stronger every day, says Big Dan. That's good to hear. Keep up the good fight. Love Maria's commentary in the background. All right, let me get caught up. I can hardly believe it's 250 plus. Love the desk cam. Desk cam was a great addition. Man, the desk cam needs to be its own episode by itself with me and Maria sitting there, honestly. Great job on the Lawler meet and greet. For as many that was there, the line moved steadily. Yes, I guess there was a lot of, I guess, talk about, you know, the king not being able to sign items or something to that nature, but there was never any kind of restriction at all on the king signing or being able to or not to do something. As you'll see, he's at the desk cutting a promo with me. It's coming up on 250. One of these next couple of episodes, especially Christmas with the King, 250 Christmas with the King, will be some of our proudest work, I promise you. Not just because the King is there, but because we've all worked so hard for that moment, and then everybody delivered big time in that moment. And I'm not going to give any spoilers. We never see Maria on live. Yes, Maria, you should do your own live.
Yeah, I'll do it right on.
Marco Does Things is in the house. What's up, brother? Kevin says, the hell you say? He signed 5 things for me in no time. He looked better than he did 2 times I've seen him in 2024. Yes, I totally agree with that. The King did look better than what we had seen him at the Grizzlies game previously. I know that he was having some knee surgery and stuff at that point too. What's up, bro? You want to say hello? Look at this, Reese the Beast in the house. What up, bro?
Hello.
Doing good, Jake. How are you? 2 hours waiting on the King. Time well spent. I think like what Kevin said, the line moved really quickly. You know, we had Ghost River there. We also had Slam Snacks there with Lenny's. We did open up the arena so people were able to filter in and out, and hopefully it was as comfortable as possible. Reese the Beast. But big days like that, man, we love it. You know, Matt Hardy, Violent J, Dolph Ziggler, Joe Hendry, Jerry the King Lawler, some of the biggest guests that we've had. No. You gonna come see Dada? Come here. Let's say hello. Oh, look who this is. You want to say hello? Can you wave? Can you wave? This is Rowan. Sweet Rowan. Rowan and Reese, the tag team. Zicky Dice in Memphis Wrestling. We've had Zicky Dice in Memphis Wrestling before. He was he introduced the Pink Internet Championship. No kidding, Eddie. Eddie came in and says the Ghost River bartender should face DDT. That's Q, and Q is jacked. I believe she's a professional bodybuilder. Got mom's eyes for sure. That's right. She definitely does. All right, guys. That's all the time I have this weekend. We will be doing a members only, so I'm going to put a post out there. Hey, thanks, Thomas. Thanks for watching that on Triller. Of course, you can watch it on YouTube, Triller, television, whatever is more convenient for you. Who designed the logo and ring? It's really nice. Most of the logos are designed by me or a graphic designer of some kind. But anyways, we will be doing a members only, so there will be a post out there. We can talk about what you guys want to talk about. Also, since Milestone 250 is coming up next week, we have a lot of footage of the King arriving, pulling up in a limousine, and then walking through the WrestleCenter for the very first time. First time I get to greet the King and shake his hand inside the WrestleCenter. So lots of really fun stuff coming up on members only. Of course, we will have Kids Camp. That's coming up on members only as well. A full rundown of what happened there. That was a ton of fun. But anyways, hopefully I'll see you guys at bell time coming up. People are saying that you wear a toupee. That is not true, no, but I appreciate the compliment. How was Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was great, Andrea. Jeez. All right, guys. I will see you on members only later. Tune in to United Wrestling Network Championship Wrestling tomorrow at noon. It premieres. The full lineup is there. And don't forget, this weekend only, you can save 25% off tickets and t-shirts, memphiswrestling.tv. The code is Black Friday 2025. What was Lawler's genuine reaction of the WrestleCenter? He loved it. He thought it was a better setup than Channel 5. All right, Eddie, we'll see you. 2 people told me Hollywood Jimmy told them that you did. No, okay. Hollywood Jimmy says it has got to be true that I have a toupee. Hi, I'm Dustin Starr, and this is sweet sister girl Rowan. Say it. Reese the Beast. Say so long, everybody.
So long, everybody.
See you guys.